Hey, what's up? My name is Matt and this is Icarryusa, and today we're reviewing the Smith Wesson 5.7. Alright, so the 5.7 is definitely a round I've always been interested in. It's a great little cartridge. It looks like a mini rifle cartridge, so it definitely shoots a lot faster and a lot flatter than your average handgun cartridge. FN was the first one to put one out, and then years later, more popularity of the round came out, and other companies started getting on board. I know Ruger makes one, Palmetto State makes one, and then Smith Wesson came out with this. This gun, overall ergonomics, is roughly the same size as a Springfield Echelon, a little bit skinnier, which makes the grip a little bit different, but it's not a bad thing. Overall construction of the gun, it's awesome. It does work really well. If it's a not a gas blowback, it's a, what am I looking for here? Oh, gas operated. All right, so the FN, this is not an FN, this is the Smith & Wesson. It's a gas operated pistol, meaning there's a barrel and then a channel where the gas in a gas port comes back, unlocks the action, and then cycles the gun. Kind of like your AR-15 gas operated systems. Something along that nature, okay? It's not like your traditional 9mm blowback. It doesn't work that way. So you do have to keep this gun a little bit cleaner than your average blowback handgun. So we're gonna get to the range a little bit. We're gonna shoot this thing. Overall construction, like I said, it's a very thin gun. The magazine well is very skinny, as you can see. So it makes the grip thinner, but a little thicker on this end, all right? This gun, so the average feet per second on a FN, or why I keep saying FN, what's wrong with me? The average speed on the 5.7 is roughly, what did I say, it was 2,600? About that. It's pretty quick, it's moving. Today we're shooting 40 grain. These are by American Eagle. I think they're all copper. Nice little round there. Magazine holds 22 rounds. And it's all stainless magazine. I don't think the magazines are as expensive as, like, I don't know, your SIG magazine, something like that. But it comes with 2 magazines. Comes in a box, threaded barrel. I put this red dot on because this gun shoots like a laser gun, okay? There's no drop to this bullet whatsoever. I mean, I've even had it out to 100 yards and it really doesn't drop very much. So we're gonna go ahead and, I just sucked in a bug. We're gonna go ahead out to the range right now and shoot this thing. You guys get an awesome idea of what this gun's about. All right, so one issue with this gun to begin with, this magazine is a pain in the butt to load. I think what happens is you're pressing these rounds down in, the second round likes to come forward a little bit and the tip doesn't allow it to go any further. So I really have to push them down a little bit every single time you load them. Look at that group. Dang, tight. That's not a bad group for just playing around. All right, so real quick, we just shot our first group of, I want to say it was 5 or 6 rounds. It was a very, very tight group. So this gun has almost 0 recoil to it. The way it's designed and everything, it has no muzzle flip at all. So now we're gonna try to tighten the group up and then we're gonna try to do a smiley face challenge with this gun, all right? Nice tight group, here we go.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad. Ah, dumb.
Shot the...
Not very good at the smiley face with this gun. Here. I mean, you could just run this thing. No muzzle flip. You can just stay on target. Grab them headshots if you want it. It's so easy to shoot. It's almost like shooting like a 22 mag. Just way more velocity. This thing is a killer. I love it. Magazine, it's set up just like any other 2.0. Yeah, this is a great little shooter. This is a great gun. It does have a threaded barrel for states that you can have suppressors in. I mean, you can even, like, the muzzle's really hot. We do fast movements like this. So if you want to get real creative and throw an A2 flash hider on there, you can even do that. Like that looks pretty cool.
That's crazy.
So I mean, we could try shooting it like that. I gotta get more ammo. The downside to 5.7, 5.7 ammo is not cheap. I went on LAX and they had the American Eagle, or no, I think they had Federal. For about 500 rounds, I think I paid 380 bucks with shipping. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not like 9mm, for God's sakes. It's definitely not cheap at all to shoot. But it is a cool little gun. We're gonna get some more ammo and shoot it with this silly little A2 flash hider and see how that does. All right, so we're all loaded back up. When I was inside loading this thing up, I did find it's easier to, this thing kind of loads like an AR-15 mag. You just kind of press them down in. I find it was easier to press the round in. Here, I'll do one real quick. I find it easier to press the round in like this and then press back. That kind of keeps all the rounds going back so you don't have to constantly smack it on your hand and reset, you know, force them to the rear of the magazine. All right, here we go. We're all loaded up. We got this silly little A2 flash hider on here. We're going to see how that does, even though it's kind of dumb. But why not? Dude, there is no muzzle flip to this at all. Like, if I even hold it tighter, I think it'd just cycle. That's insane. This gun's ridiculous. I love it. All right, cool. So, let me take this silly little flash hider off of here. It's a little spicy. Oh, it's really hot. Yeah, jeez. Holy crap. That was really hot. All right, put the little thread protector back on. Just a little reminder, if you guys are going to run a threaded barrel on your guns, definitely have a thread protector, you know, when you're not running a suppressor or an A2 flash hider or a muzzle brake or anything like that. Keeps the things nice and fresh. Keeps it from damaging anything. All right, so final thoughts on this gun. The sights from the factory are perfect. They're good to go. The red dot, once it's on there, this thing shoots so flat and nice and easy. There's no recoil to it. I would definitely consider this a good gun for even as a trainer, or maybe, I don't know, some kind of hunting, I guess. All right, so Smith Wesson did a great job with this handgun. I think it's awesome. The intended purpose of it, I think it's great. If I could rate this gun as a carry gun, I don't know, it wouldn't be so much of a carry gun. We're gonna find out later. But if I could rate this gun in just overall pistol performance, I'd say it's probably, I mean, it's rated at 8 or 9 out of 10. This is a great little gun. The recoil on this thing is totally manageable for smaller frame people or people that are recoil sensitive. Again, these rounds are zipping. They're going pretty quick, but the overall weight of the bullet keeps the recoil down. So I'd say 7, 8 maybe out of 10 as a rating. And they did a great job. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the range.